Hey, you guys. I wanted to share my thoughts because I'm pretty much thinking out loud. And yeah, it's about young Pharaoh again, all right? But what I wanted to put out there as well is, do you guys notice how the first sign, how can I say this? With young Pharaoh, the first sign of, controversy, let me say that, as far as him and social media or whatnot, the first sign of controversy in his name, is the center of it, when all that shit was coming out in the beginning about him, right? What do this nigga do? The first sign of it, he run. The nigga ran. Yeah, he ran. See, and he should expect that. He should have been prepared for that. It shouldn't have knocked him in the side of his motherfucking head, and he just was so surprised by, that motherfucking, whatever hit his ass upside the motherfucking head. He shouldn't have been knocked off at all. He should have been prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? He should have been prepared. He should have been prepared for that hit. He should have known, okay, well, when this time come, at least I know, soon as I see that motherfucking fist coming up just a tad bit, let me hurry up and duck, okay? Then hit him with a motherfucking uppercut, okay? Yeah, not just stand there and get knocked upside the motherfucking head. Yeah, and then try to go and do an uppercut while your ass half dizzy about to fall on the motherfucking ground, okay? First sign of some where, because that's when it's time, you know what I mean? That when that come up and your name start getting out there, because remember, he's a controversial person. He debate. Who wants to debate me? I know this and y'all don't know that, and it's always about him, and I know and you're wrong and I'm right. So just being that person. And having those characteristics and everybody knowing him as that on social media, the first sign of, when it's time to rumble, this motherfucker gets all up. He volunteers to get up out the ring. He volunteers to get the fuck up out the ring. Yeah, he just going to give up. He complained about the YouTube and complained about, they slandering my name, about I'm anti-Semitic or whatever the fuck he was saying. You should expect that. You sound like you surprised. You sound like you motherfucking surprised. You wasn't prepared at all. You should have saw this coming. You know how you prepare for emergency, prepare for earthquake drills, you go over it at work, you do it at school. If you're smart enough, you would do some emergency practice drills at home with your family to say, okay, if something go on, we get lost right here, this is where we're going to meet, this is what we're going to do, and then be prepared. He didn't do none of that. He just so busy out here, got to the point to where he just wanted to floss. He never had that much money before. So, you know what I'm saying? He flossing, he bragging what he got. He putting other people down. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to listen to nobody. He got all the motherfucking answers. He the only motherfucker in the world who know this, that, and this. And everybody just need to only listen to him and nobody else. Once he got stuck in that, it was a wrap. He wasn't strong enough for the battle at hand because he was using all of that motherfucking energy to be prideful and egotistical. Yeah. So then when it was time to actually, put your man pants on and stand for all that you did for them 2 years and everything that you was preaching about. And so when it was time to really, put the pen to the paper, nigga, as they say, that nigga just crumbled the paper up and said, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not even finna put no pen in no paper, no pencil to no paper, no highlighter to the motherfucking paper. I ain't finna put a crayon to the paper, a marker to the paper. Nigga just crumbled the motherfucking paper and threw it in the motherfucking trash. Now, like that guy said, if that ain't weak, I don't know what the fuck is. If that ain't weak, I don't know what the fuck is. Yet he out here teaching all this shit that he was teaching. Now imagine the followers, even though some of them is stupid enough and not know how to even put the shit together to see it that way. But if it was me, if I had been one of his followers, I never listened to him to get suggestions from him or look to him to learn any motherfucking thing. The different things that I would see him here and there on social media was just, him just always going off. He always been the type to just be going off talking shit or whatever. And I told people a lot too that when I first saw him, I'm looking at this nigga like, who the fuck, boy? You need to calm your ass down. Who the fuck is this nigga? And I swear to you, I thought he was gay. I swear I thought he was. I'm not lying. When he was on, I thought he was gay the way he sound. I'm like, because he just sound like that. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you know how he sound like the gay guys. I was like, this motherfucker gay and shit, okay. Come to find out, he had a whole woman at home who was golden that we found out later on or whatever. But yeah, imagine the followers looking at him and shit. It's like, you've been telling us this and what we need to look out for and what to do and this, that, and the other and teaching us about certain things. Then now that you're faced with it before the world and before your followers and, you know what I'm saying, what do you do? What do you show your followers that you do? You just show them that you just give up and now fuck them? Nah, ain't that about a bitch, y'all? Ain't that crazy? You even with what is the other guy name? Where they tried to ban him, Alex Jones. Is it Alex? I think it's Alex Jones or whatever. Yeah, he a controversial person too, right? And you know how many times he had to go through different things, with the news and just different higher ups, trying to, silence him and make it harder for him to get shit out and cutting his program off, kicking him off this, not being invited to certain places or whatever, just having that whole being under that umbrella of controversy. Everybody know him for that. He didn't give up the first time somebody came out on the news or in the newspaper and put an article out about him and his shit that he's saying and, you know what I'm saying, and dogging him out. He didn't run. The nigga was still going hard. Still going hard. Still going motherfucking hard. Still saying, yeah, y'all know these motherfuckers gonna be doing this, but I'm still finna not be quiet. I'm still about to get this out here, yeah, and they the fake news this, and I'm gonna expose that. The nigga will find a different way to do it. He didn't give up. He didn't give up at all. He overcame it somewhat. You really don't hear about it. Well, I don't hear about him a lot anymore, but for over 10 to 15 years, he was still going hard. And he had the motherfuckers against him. He had over hundreds, I wouldn't say millions, but maybe some hundreds of thousands of people who, didn't agree with what he was saying, who was in, where they was in power to put out articles about him, to try to, make him look some type of way, because they have the resources to do so. He even had those people on his bad side, and they would do everything that they could to shut him the fuck up and make him look some type of way, right? But he still kept going. But what did Pharaoh do? Just get on here whining and shit. Yeah, they said that I'm this and I'm not that, because, they just doing that to my name, and, they just trying to, I'm sue them. I'm gonna sue them. They trying to mess up my name, and they said that I was this and I'm not that, because I do love the Jews. They lying. I love the Jews, and I love the white Pharaoh. I think I got motherfucking more balls than your ass, and I'm 100% motherfucking woman. Yeah. I think I got more balls than your stupid ass. Like, come on now. But I wanted to share that. Did y'all notice that shit? The first sign of some shit, this nigga just give up. You practicing all for 2 years for the motherfucking war. You preparing your soldiers and shit for the war, what to do, how to use the guns, how to fight back, trying to learn the enemy's tactics. You doing all that. You training for a whole motherfucking 2 years. Then now when they say, all right, boom, that alarm go off, it's time to put in work what the fuck we've been training for all this time. It's time, y'all. Time to go. Let's go, baby. Come on. He don't do that. Yeah. His motherfucking followers is I give him that much credit. They shit. He talking about he the general. Well, hell, all the motherfuckers that follow him is kind of like his soldiers, quote unquote. Them motherfuckers need to be the general, and he need to be the motherfucking soldier. Yeah. He just left them. They like, where's the general? Damn, we in war right now. We've been preparing, training for this shit for 2 years, and then as soon as it's time to go, where his ass at? This nigga on the plane with a parachute about to go somewhere where the motherfucker ain't gonna be found again, and scared and shit, peeking out to see if it's over. Where general at? We need some orders around here. I mean, I know we trained for 2 years, but he's still supposed to kind of give us the orders. He ain't supposed to just leave. He never said he was going to, you know what I'm saying, just leave us out here in the war and shit. Damn. Where he at? Can we get a last minute order, nigga? I mean, damn, can you refreshen us up or something? So remember this. Can you at least give us a motherfucking pat on our butts like the basketball players and the football players do in the teams and shit? Can you at least do that, nigga? Give us a pat on the butt, say, there, let's go. It's time to go, y'all. Damn. Before you leave and go hide and try to peek out to see if it's over. With your stupid, weak ass. With your stupid, weak ass. You's a weak link. You's the weakest motherfucking link, nigga. Trying to get out here like you just all hard and shit, like you just done did everything motherfucking thing. You ain't did nothing when you was supposed to do something. You ran away. Leaving your motherfucking soldiers out there to fend for themselves. And not only that, you leave them out there disarmed, motherfucker. And then you took all the motherfucking weapons with you. Now, ain't that about a bitch? He didn't just leave him hanging and just lead him to fight the motherfuckers by themselves. This nigga took the weapons with him too and left them unarmed. I mean, like, no, how about this? It's worse. He left them unarmed. He left them in the middle of war. And come to find out, when they look up, this nigga on the other motherfucking goddamn army side and shit against them. Wait a minute, General, you didn't tell us you about to go join the ops and shit. Damn, nigga, what? Y'all fighting bombs. Y'all, at least y'all got 2-3 bombs. Y'all like, we gonna save these for real so we could just go on and tear their ass up all at once and shit. Since he took all the motherfucking weapons and shit, they about to go bomb them motherfuckers. They see your head sticking up and shit. You know what I'm saying? On their side, on the op side, they about to blow up and shit. Damn, nigga, what the fuck? You's a stupid ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, keep blaming this shit on drugs, because that kind of got you looking just like a tad bit more like, okay, it was the drugs, even though we know it's not. But nigga, I'm glad you use that as an excuse. Yeah, because we don't want to tell no motherfucking body and realize that, nigga, it ain't no drugs or nothing that's interfering or controlling you and nothing, nigga. This shit is you doing all this shit sober. Yeah. And for, because we don't want to, we giving you the benefit of the doubt, nigga. We don't want to just say, okay, yeah, this nigga just doing all this shit. So we try to give you a little excuse and shit like, okay, yeah, the nigga was drugged or whatever. Because it's hard for us to just think that you just out here doing all this shit sober and shit, nigga. Yeah. At least you use that. Because you, I don't even know what to call your motherfucking ass. If we really realized and understood that you doing all this shit sober-minded. Ain't nothing wrong with your motherfucking ass. Yeah. But let's go on and just say that it's the drugs, okay? We're going to just go on and say it's the drugs. And we're going to just keep it at that, okay? Yeah, we're going to keep that at that, see? And we even being fair with that, nigga. We giving you that and we know that ain't true. Yeah, so we still trying to make you look a little sane, motherfucker. Yeah, because we don't want to blame all that shit on you and say it's all you and you sober, motherfucker. We want to just say, okay, he did all that shit because he was drugged. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just kind of just give him a little bit of leeway. With your stupid ass. Y'all, this motherfucker. But with that being said, I had to say that. I'm like, hold up. Fuck this nigga do. But you guys, y'all always in with y'all. Be careful out there, all right? Be careful. Because these motherfuckers is crazy, y'all. Yeah, they crazy. They lead a whole motherfucking army soldiers to motherfucking fight the battle alone that they all been training for the last 2 years. He not only leaves them, he took the weapons with his motherfucking ass, and then when they looked up, that nigga was with the ops and shit. Fighting them now. Yeah, all in the same motherfucking day. Now, ain't that about it? Yeah, you got motherfuckers out here doing shit like that, so you got to be real motherfucking careful, y'all, okay? Yeah, you do. All right? And I'll talk to y'all later.